It was a good fight. No headbutts, no low blows. And good technical commands all the time. Catch last. Good luck. Check hand.
Intense stare down between these two. Signed that deal with Top Rank. This is his first fight on ESPN Plus. As I said, they will be looking to get into America sooner rather than later. I'm sure about that, but he has been out of the ring for a long time. Lazaridis, he's got nothing to lose here. And of the two of them, he has been more active. Kabayel was looking for right hand over the top there, a short little left hand on the inside. Lazaridis boxing out of Frankfurt, his Greek heritage. You see a Achilles written on the back of his shorts there. History and literature, leader of the Myrmidons. If he can invoke any of that kind of power, then he could be in for an interesting one. Lazaridis is standing his ground. It's not going to be too difficult to find here. Left hand there for Kabayel. Lazaridis trying to get back with looking for the right hand, got through with it there, Kabayel. Bit stiff at the moment, Lazaridis, but that is, as I mentioned, with a crunching uppercut. So he carried that power late in what was a sweltering kind of atmosphere inside. Very different to this. We're in the open air tonight. Nice cool breeze just drifting in off the lake. Lazaridis trying to come back with something of his own. He'll just try and stay in this, Lazaridis, and hope that opportunities come his way. If he hangs in there, then he'll get a chance.
Time!
This is how he does it. His work rate isn't particularly high, but he backs his ability to take a shot, to soak it up, and to just hang in there and give himself a chance down the stretch. Lazaridis starting a bit.
Box.
Good left hand on the inside there from Lazaridis. From that kind of range, that's where Kabayel doesn't really need to be. Looking for big roundhouse. He uses that jab and keeps us on the outside, even though he was, if anything, maybe slightly the shorter. And we'll look to dig to the body and head. The punch is exactly like that. That's where Kabayel is giving him a chance, really, although he covered up effectively enough there. And trading shots in the far corner. And this is a good watch so far. Kabayel just looking to jab to the body. Lazaridis just trying to go with him at a minute. Just working his jaw a little bit there, Lazaridis, but the mouth is hanging open, so I think he was possibly feeling the pace. Kabayel is, I think he might have decided that Lazaridis hasn't really got the power to hurt him, and that if he needs just to faint there from Kabayel to try and tee up the right hand.
Sorry. Box.
Got beaten to the punch there, Lazaridis. Kabayel again just planting that jab straight down the centre. Lazaridis trying to come back with his right. He's been guilty a few times, Kabayel, of just pushing off with the heel of the glove a bit. Pushing that head around of Lazaridis. The referee's not done loads about it so far. And that's the fight at that range, so into the start of the third. Jab there, Kabayel. He does tend to lean into it a little bit. Got caught with a jab himself there by Lazaridis. through, deflected back onto his heels there with a Greek fighter. Managed to soak that one up. Set up the right hand by Kabayel. Lazaridis, when he throws that jab, you could just see it there. His back foot comes off the canvas. Just goes straight over the top of it with the right hand. He could have some joy because the weight is so heavily on the front foot. Kabayel just cannot, at times, get it back. Back there from Lazaridis, didn't land. Again, he just leaned in with his head a little bit there, Kabayel, and presented the target. And he chopped down with the right hand there, Kabayel. And again there, got through with the second one. And he's making Lazaridis work hard here. Lead left hook there from Kabayel. Lazaridis came back with a couple, but when he wants to just slow things up and get the referee involved, that's what he goes for, Kabayel. As mentioned, although this is generally what he does tend to look like in fights, he takes on that appearance of being pretty gassed even when he's not a lot of the time. This is a different kind of level to the one that he's been operating at typically. Good right hand there from Kabayel in the Kabayel missed with it, left himself in a slightly awkward position, and then again just comes short and loses his balance. After throwing an overhand right, Lazaridis not in the position to do anything about it. He's saying to him, he didn't go into that corner between rounds last time, but previously they were asking him, not really playing to Lazaridis' hands, but Kabayel looks like he's enjoying himself. And I think he's totally happy just to walk his man down. And this is exactly where they want Lazaridis to start working, the corner there. And he's backpedaling, looking to try and work off the ropes if he can. Kabayel just rolling forwards, nice jab. To wind up with that right hand. He's losing confidence now, Kabayel. He cannot afford to be too flashy here. They missed with the right hand, and then Lazaridis came back with his, didn't. Doesn't look like the kind of mistake that Lazaridis is going to be able to punish. But other fighters would. Right hand there from Lazaridis. That was a neat bit of work. Just used his feet well as Kabayel overcommitted really, just doesn't allow Kabayel to really dominate him. Right hand there from Kabayel. Jab, double jab, Kabayel. Lead left hand there though from Lazaridis. Every now and again he just puts those punches together. 2-3 shots in a row there. There's a lead right hand there from Kabayel. And Lazaridis with the odd flurry, just throws the odd flurry to try and keep Kabayel off him. Smearing right hand there from pinned in the corner here, Kabayel, and didn't really step on Lazaridis. Kabayel Almost landed it. And less is coming back from Lazaridis now. Digs to the body again there, Kabayel. And looks for the left hand, and he's just cuffing Lazaridis around the ring at times. Again, that mouth just hanging wide open, sucking in the air. I think the corner might almost want to say to Lazaridis here, listen, just give us one big round. This next round, if you don't have any joy, then we might start to think about pulling him out. Good combination there from Kabayel. And I don't think it's going to do Lazaridis an awful lot of good to move him in for the duration here, to be perfectly honest. For the 10 rounds. Good combination there from Kabayel. This looks to be a good first fight back for him after well over a year out of the ring, not far off, 18 months. A round or two, which I really don't think would have been what they would have wanted for him. Left hand just rocks him back onto his heels from Kabayel. Good movement there from Kabayel. That's what they wanted. Absolutely key. Short right hand there, just caught Kabayel, but he threw a right hand back of his own straight away. 1-2 and then rolls away. Then Lazaridis, he's just trying to keep things together here. He's trying to hold his boxing together. It's required a lot of effort from him. It's the final minute. Round 6 is scheduled for 10. Chopped down with the right hand there, Kabayel. He was slightly too close, and Lazaridis again just summoning up some energy to pop up the combination. Just do whatever he can just to try and stop Kabayel rolling forward. They may well be right about all of those things, but he's just not really responding to it. We need to be really encouraging him at this point. He has been in against some good opposition. But he is in deep here. It's not going his way. Just tell him he's doing well. Tell him he's doing something well rather than tell him he's not doing certain things. Just trying to push those hands out there, Lazaridis. They're looking increasingly weary. Nice looking jab there from Kabayel. He's just got to try and cut off the ring rather than follow him around it. He is tending to do that a touch. See if he can keep Lazaridis pinned in this corner now, but just a step to his left, he just opened up the exit there, Kabayel. Exactly here, he needs to keep him in the corner here if he can. Good looking right hand there from Kabayel, and this is a bit better. Lazaridis is walking forward. Great uppercut on the inside there from Kabayel. That was a quality shot, but Lazaridis comes back, that full reaction from him. But again, he's quickly on the retreat. Nice looking up jab there from Kabayel, and then missed narrowly with the right hand. Trying to unload. Lazaridis comes back with one right hand, takes an almighty deep breath, and the neutral corner away to our left. Nice chopping right, but again Lazaridis answers back, left hand looking for the uppercut, didn't get through. He's not really hurt Kabayel at any point, but you have to give him credit here, Lazaridis. He's just digging in. And needs to get this done. He's not looked hurt at any point, Lazaridis, but he does look tired. And Kabayel has got to get on him and then go again. 2 phases of attack, if necessary. He's got to try and cut off that ring. This is where you need to apply the finish. He's been a European champion. Robert Helenius, who had that massive win against Adam Kownacki recently. Well, before lockdown. Take too many risks, but I'm afraid if you're going to ask your fighter to go out and take care of business and get a stoppage, then you're going to need to take some kind of risk. But there's some damage to the face there of Lazaridis. That's a good looking right hand, though, a strong right hand, and he needs to follow up on that and follow up quick. Midway through round 8. Almost nothing left on that 1-2 there from Lazaridis. Out of instinct, really. Pops the jab. Lazaridis absolutely dead on his feet. And for me, this is kind of an interesting point because we've got 40 seconds left in round 8. Lazaridis, as I said, has dug in here and shown some character, shown some bottle, but he looks absolutely dog-tired. The other corner. Now what are Lazaridis' corner thinking? Or are they thinking there might be an accident waiting to happen here? There's some damage around that left eye. I'd be thinking hard about this if I was the Greek's corner. I'd be thinking very hard about it. Kabayel will be looking to try and get the job done here. And it is a question of work rate here, I think. If he can just click through the gears a bit here and throw enough unanswered punches, then I think the referee would step in. He does carry that left hand low. Lazaridis' corner been absolutely right about that, but plenty of fighters do that, just painting with the front foot there. Kabayel. Lazaridis comes back with a left. With the uppercut on the inside, and that was midway through the 9th round, and Lazaridis' corner are telling him just to get in there and hold. Try and navigate his way through this. Good right hand from Kabayel, catches him on the corner of that. Kabayel still seems to have a good amount in the tank here. He's boxed this fight at his pace. Lazaridis is backing off to the ropes. This is the final minute of round 9. And this is where he needs to let go of his hands here. Kabayel got through with a sneaky right hand around the back of the glove. On the canvas means just a few seconds left in round 9. Well, the referee calls them together for a touch of gloves in centre ring. Lazaridis just 3 minutes out from making the tape here, making that finish line, and Kabayel was sent out. He's just backing up again here, Lazaridis. And then just digs his toes in. Lands with a right and a left hand. Kabayel, though, just walks through it and looks for the uppercut. Does have a good following, Kabayel. said it a few times now, he does deserve serious credit for hanging in there and getting through this, and at no point ever really looking like it was going to come apart until now. Maybe he's in trouble now and he's looking to throw in the towel here. The trainer, I think, he's right on the top step away to my right hand side, remaining in the fight. It would be strange to do it now, having decided not to do it a couple of rounds ago. And Kabayel just again, Evgenios Lazaridis, and for Kabayel, after a long layoff, he's been taken through 10 rounds. It looks very much like he will be. Level of opponent, because it was pretty clear after 2 or 3 rounds that he was going to be able to dictate terms. I think they probably would have wanted the stoppage. You don't always get what you want. And 30 minutes of action under his belt after not boxing since March 2019 will be no. And Lazaridis is going to make it, just leans in and looks to try and land one more as the final bell goes. Kabayel raising his right hand, he's won every round there. But there's a big flag flying over the other side.
Sieger dieses Kampfes und damit neuer WBA Continental Champion im Schwergewicht nach einstimmigem Ergebnis Agit Kabayel!
So there goes that WBA Continental belt around the waist of Agit Kabayel.